Hey everybody, it's that day, that really exciting day of the year, almost like Christmas Day, when you are getting to board the cruise ship for the beginning of your cruise. So join us as we just arrive at the port of Piraeus in Athens to board the Celebrity Infinity. Now, in today's vlog, we're going to show you what that boarding process is like. We're going to do a quick walk around the ship, we're going to do a detailed room tour, and we'll take you to dinner with us for our first evening meal in the main dining room. So let's get started. Hi, we're James and Rob, and this is our dog Oscar. We love travel in all its forms, so join us on our next adventure as we head out on the road again. So we've just arrived at the port. You've got first views of the lovely Infinity, and we're heading into the cruise terminal. We were lucky today, there's a taxi strike, but we'd ordered a van through Athens Transfers. They were very, very good, so highly recommend that. As soon as we got to the port, our bags got taken, and now we are heading inside. It's a little bit chaotic in here, and although we're early, there's an awful lot of people checking in as well, but I'm assuming it will move fairly quickly. I'm sure they're very used to boarding lots of people. Yeah, look at all the people. Anyway, I'll let you know how quickly we get through. Well, that was organised chaos, but we got through in about 20 minutes. You go to check-in first of all, then you go through security, and I guess now we're walking straight onto the ship, so let's head over. There we go, we're heading over to board the Celebrity Infinity. Yep. Okay, so I think we're now just walking to board the ship, and we're on deck 6, aren't we?
Yeah, on the other side.
On the other side. So yeah, the check-in process was really straightforward. Though it feels a bit like organised chaos compared to Southampton. But as I say, we got through in about 20 minutes or so, and we're going to board the ship at some point. And there looks like lots of ships in port today, so there's another NCL ship over there, and we actually came in at Terminal C. You get a nice view of the ship on the outside, and although it's a smaller ship, it still looks flipping huge from here. Okay, we're just about to board the ship. They did one final check here, and we're about to board the ship now. Good morning. Thank you. I better stop videoing because I'll probably get told off. Okay, so we are now on the ship. Not such an entrance into the grand foyer, but of course everyone's trying to get in the lifts. So they just take your photos. Wandering through the ship to go and do our security check-in. Where have we got to go, James?
The theatre on deck 5.
So we're on deck 3. And we're going to walk up to deck 5. It feels like coming home because we've been on this ship before, and we've also been on the sister ship, the Constellation, so it all feels quite familiar. Anyway, we're going to do our check-in and then we'll come back to you later.
A little later.
We have just arrived at our room, and our friends are next door. And then we're going to have a look in the room. So I'll give you the first view.
It's a big balcony.
Oh, it is a big balcony. Oh, blimey.
Let me come through that round or jump.
First view of the room. It's smaller than the... it's a very deep balcony.
Does it open?
No.
Oh no, it doesn't.
We were hoping that we could get connecting balconies, but it is a big old balcony, isn't it? We'll do a full room tour, but this is a quick view of the room. all very easy and very quick. So took, what's the time now, darling?
12.
So we got here 11:30, got through, did our check-in, then we went through security, boarded the ship, we went to our muster station, did our check-in there, we watched our security videos, safety videos before we got on the ship, and now we're going to drop our bags off and we'll go and explore, and of course we'll take you along with us. Now, before we go and explore the rest of the ship and show you what we did on embarkation day, let's do a quick room tour of veranda cabin 6031, which is at the forward of the ship and has an extra large balcony. Welcome to our balcony cabin 6031 on the Celebrity Infinity on the 6th deck. This is a standard veranda cabin, and although Celebrity Infinity was refurbed I think earlier last year, they didn't really do much to these cabins except for change the carpets, which used to be red, so at least the carpets definitely make the room feel much bigger. The room is definitely smaller compared to the Celebrity Apex that we were on earlier this year, and you can watch that video, but it's perfectly formed really for what we need. So there are lots of hanging space, some bathrobes, lots of hangers, life jackets, so that's that cupboard, and then there's another one here with lots of drawers and the safe, so there's going to be plenty of storage for two of us, no worries there. And then you come round here, we've got this delightful TV. We weren't sure on the Celebrity Apex, but there was lots of movies and they looked like they were charged movies, but we found out afterwards that the movies that you can watch are actually free, so do watch a movie if that's what you want to do. We're hoping that we'll be able to watch movies on deck this year, because obviously it's going to be a nice warm cruise. More storage here, then there is the fridge thing here that has got, that's cool, never cold, and of course be careful, because if you drink anything in, you're going to get charged for it. But
you can ask it to be emptied. Yeah,
exactly, you can always ask your room attendant to empty it. And some more storage here, and some bath towels.
Beach towels.
Beach towels, but obviously make sure that you return them, otherwise you're going to get charged for them. These cabinets feel a little bit like they have seen better days. Then we've got the air conditioning controls here, and at the side of the bed, I'm not quite sure what that is. What's that? Some kind of fan thing, light switch.
That's probably the volume control.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Outside.
Yeah, and some drawers here. Lights. No USBs, that's the thing about an older ship, right, that you don't have any USBs, but we will share with you a plug that we bought, you're allowed to bring, that is going to really solve that problem for us on this trip. Big mirrors here to make the room feel big, lovely big bed. On this side, same thing with a telephone, and no USB port on the telephone. Some drawers, a nice little seating area, table, little makeup areas with some more storage here. But yeah, I mean, it's an old ship, but it's a really nice cabin and it feels really good. And then the really nice thing about the deck we're on is how big this
cabin.
Sorry, the cabin that we're in, is how big this terrace is. It's really deep, and actually if you look above, you can see that's how narrow the cabins above us are. But it's going to be absolutely lovely having this terrace, and unfortunately our friends are next door, but we were hoping we could move the partitions, but we can't, but at least we'll be able to easily get four of us in here, so that will be really nice. And there's not too much of an overhang, so you know, it's going to be lovely. Obviously this is a hot weather cruise, so it's going to be really nice. So yeah, really straightforward check-in. We're just going to drop our bags off, and then we're going to go in search of some drinks and some lunch. When you get here, you can drop your bags off. If the room isn't ready, there'll be a little sticker on the door, but you can still drop your bags off. Obviously take your sea pass with you, and then you can come back later on when the luggage has arrived and unpack. But for now, we're going to go and meet up with our friends and explore the ship. So that is our cabin 6031 on the 6th deck, and it's a standard veranda cabin. Just going for a quick wander. Yeah, lots more people arriving. See the NCL something or other, and people are already out by the pool enjoying the sunshine. Even the bars were busy when we got here, and we were at one of the earlier check-in times. But it is a beautiful day. What ship did you say that was, James?
That's the...
Something.
Epic.
Epic. Looks, is that an old ship or a new ship?
Yeah, older. From...
It's certainly a big ship compared to us. Well, obviously going to do a full ship tour later on, but we're just looking for lunch places. We would normally go and eat at the Sushi on 5 or the Raw on 5, but apparently it's not open today. We are walking into the buffet to have lunch here, so we'll see what this is like. Nice view of the Norwegian Epic. There's a few other ships in port as well. There's a Regent ship over there. We just come outside to the Mast Grill area. There's the Regent of the Seas over there, which we'd love to sail on one day if we can afford it. We are having a wander around the top deck, which is where the running track is. And you can see already that everyone's starting to fill up around the port. I never quite understand the idea of being crammed in, frying in the sun around a piece of water, but of course some people love that and totally get that. And it's certainly very warm at the moment. It's just absolutely lovely temperature.
Lots of cases. Yeah.
And you can see lots of people still arriving. We were lucky that we got an early check-in. I think the last check-in is about 3:30 and the ship departs at 5 this evening. So, and this is a much smaller ship than the Apex that we were on earlier this year, but it's still really nice. There's a view into the indoor solarium, which is the adults only area, but you can see pretty empty because it's such a lovely day out here, and that's where people are going to be on the outer deck. Another area here that you can sit and eat. I think that might be the smoking area. Yeah, I think the one thing I like about these ships, you can always find a quiet area to sit, so I'd rather sit out here away from the pool.
We can go in through those doors inside there. I go to the Constellation Lounge.
Okay, so what deck is this, James? 11?
Now we're on 11, yeah.
This is deck 11. We're going to walk into the Constellation Lounge because it is rather warm out here. This is where we are on deck 11. So we've come into the Constellation Lounge, which is on deck 11, and obviously it's a fantastic way to watch the sail away because you've got these great views. And I think they also do some quizzes and dancing and all that kind of stuff in here as well. But when we sailed before, this was our favourite lounge. But let's just look at the menu. We were on the Classics Drinks package. Let's see if we can actually buy anything, which is up to $10. So you can get the Prosecco, the Pinot Grigio, or the Rosé, and the cocktails are $14, so we'd have to pay extra if we wanted to have a cocktail. But I remember the cocktails were nice in here, so I will have to splurge out the extra money to have the cocktails. They didn't really have a significant sale on to upgrade to the premium drinks package. When we went on the Apex earlier this year, they did have a sale on, so we managed to upgrade for about £6 a day, but here it's like £9 or £10 a day, and I doubt that we'll spend that much in additional money to drink premium drinks. At the moment, this is the view that you get from here, which will be amazing when we're out. And at the moment, it's very, very quiet in here, which is really nice. So, cleaning their windows. So that is the Constellation Lounge and the forward part of deck 11. So it's towards the evening of the first day, and I thought I'd do a bit of a recap of our day because it's been a bit of a kind of crazy fast day basically. So there was a taxi strike today in Athens, which meant a lot of people were panicking because they'd obviously relied on booking a taxi. But we fortunately through Viator or Get Your Guide had booked a van to pick us up. And I've got to say they've been fantastic. They were waiting for us at the airport, and then today, bang on 11 o'clock, they were outside. And our hotel being in the old part of Athens was really difficult to park, but super good. Got here by 11:30, which was our check-in time. It was very busy as you'd have seen, but the line did move pretty quickly, and we went through, first of all, we checked in with the celebrity people. They checked your passport, then you can put that away, then you go through security and have your bag scanned, and then basically you're straight on the ship. So it was very fast, and by within half an hour I guess we were on this ship. We went straight to our muster station to get that out of the way, and then we were able to drop our bags in the cabin, and we went up to the buffet, the Ocean View buffet for lunch, and we thought that would be really busy, but I guess because we were fairly early we were able to get a seat and get served and had something to eat. And then we've just sort of mooched around this afternoon, unpacked our bags. Unpacked our bags. They arrived fairly quickly to our room, so we were able to get our room sorted out. And then we went for some drinks and we watched Sail Away from here, and you'll have seen that video. And now we are going to eat our first meal in the main dining room. We booked it for 7, but we'll see how that works out. Of course, we'll take you with you. I think we'll share more about what we think about the cabin as the week goes on, but I think the ship is definitely feeling a little bit tired. You can sort of see some of the areas here where could really do with a lick of paint, and the decking is stained, and then if you look up here you can see more rust. But there is something really kind of quaint about the old ship that we like. It's really easy to find your way around. You haven't got to walk very far to get anywhere, and we really like the cabin. I think the shower with a shower curtain, I mean, people have spoken about that many times before, and it would be nice if they were to actually put a screen on there, which they could absolutely do, but maybe this being the oldest ship, they're planning to discontinue it at some point in the not too distant future. Anyway, we are going to meet up with our friends now, and we're going to head down to dinner in the main dining room. We've got anytime dining, and we've pre-booked tonight for 7 o'clock, so we'll see if there's 2 lines like there used to be, a line for pre-booked and a line for walk-ins, or whether it's a free-for-all. Take you with us anyway. Okay, we have just arrived at the restaurant, and we walked straight through. We had a reservation and we just walked straight through, got seated straight away. Very good service. We managed to find a Sauvignon Blanc that was on our package. And we just got some bread. So just like that, our starters have arrived, and I have got the French onion soup. James has got the Caesar salad, and Mark's having the prawn cocktail. So very quick service. We've only been sitting down about 10 minutes. We've got our wine, our bread, and our starters have all arrived. So we shall enjoy them and let you know what they think of them. Okay, so our main course has arrived. We've got the prime rib. We've got some chicken and some steak. James has got the prime rib without the mustard, without the mash. Anyway, it looks very nice. Very medium rare. So for some reason or other, I didn't video the desserts, although to be quite honest, the desserts in the main dining room were not the star of the show. They were okay. Anyway, we're going to wrap things up there. It's been an awfully long day and you've seen what we did on Embarkation Day, so I hope you found that useful. But join us next week when we go to our first port of Nafplio in Greece. Now, this port, we didn't know much about us, but trust me, it really surprised us. So make sure you join us next week. And of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please give us the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you are alerted when our next video goes live. But other than that, we will see you next week when we head out on the road, well, on the sea again.